people will be looking in, wondering, you were playing for the Spanish champions, you had Champions League football, and you've chosen to come back to England to a team currently in the relegation zone. Why was Newcastle the right club and the right fit for you?
You know, I had a good conversation with Simeone, and my reasons why I think it's important for me to go back to England, especially the north, for my family. But it didn't happen, so I got my head down, worked hard for my team, and then the opportunity came in January, so it was a perfect time, obviously, to work with the gaffer again, the whole club, what's happening here, how exciting everything's going. And for my family, and that's the most important thing for me, and now I'm here.
You mentioned there the manager, someone that you do know well. Tell us how big a role he played in your signing, and also what he's doing with the team, what you've seen with him on the training pitch.
Yeah, from when he first took over, obviously I've watched a lot of Premier League games, and you can see the difference in the sense of on the front foot attacking. Obviously I know how the manager wants to play from playing for him before, and what he demands in training, in games, and most importantly off the field as well. So yeah, obviously he's a big reason why I came here, because he's a great manager.
Are you a very different player to the one that left the Premier League to go to Atletico, would you say?
I would say, yeah, definitely. I feel like the two and a half years I experienced in Spain, adjusting to the training, the way they live, learning off the manager, I feel like I've learned so much from Simeone on and off the field. And I feel like I've matured a lot as a player as well. Living away from home, you have to grow up, and coming back here, playing in the games that I've played in, winning La Liga, the experience that I've gained playing in Spain, so I think that can only benefit me now in the Premier League and moving forward, and to help Newcastle United.
Joe Ironside puts Cambridge United in front. Newcastle United on the receiving end of a monumental cup upset.
The game against Cambridge won't have been the debut that you wanted with the way it ended up going. What's been the fallout from that? What have been the conversations that you've had in the dressing room?
Every game you want to win, and you know, but that's for sure. But obviously we wanted to win the Cambridge game to build momentum, to get that winning mentality, the winning feeling, but obviously that didn't happen. So I was speaking to the lads after the game, you know, we've got to forget about this game now, you know, take it one game at a time.
How open are you within this dressing room? Because talking to you now, the way you're speaking, the calmness, the authority that you're even having in this interview, it sounds like you're one of the leaders.
No, I've experienced a lot, obviously, in my career. I've had a lot of challenges, I've had a lot of setbacks, and I felt like I've bounced back very well from them. And every player has a different story, everybody has had a different journey to where we all are now, so I feel like my experience on and off the field can help the players around me for sure.
It's not just your arrival that's lifted Newcastle and the fans this week. The club also signed Chris Wood. That signing's a dream for you as well, isn't it, with your prowess from set pieces and his aerial threat and the way he likes to play?
Yeah, Woody, you know, I played with Woody many years ago, and I know what he's about. I know what he wants as a striker. I know where he wants the ball to be delivered, not just from me, but we've got quality from wide areas, Fraser, you know, John Joe, Richie as well. So we got that ball in the dangerous areas. They'll be there to finish him off for sure.
Able to get the shot away, and it wants to as well.
The Watford game, it doesn't really get much bigger than that. The incentive is huge to go above them in the Premier League table. What sort of mentality will you and the team be going into that?
Of course, the table's there. Watford are just in front of us. It's a massive game. We all know that. In every game you want to win, but this one we need to win. We're all fully aware of that, and we've worked hard in training, preparing how we can hurt Watford. But most importantly, we need to be secure at the back and deal with their threats.
This feels like it's quite a different challenge to any other one that you've had in your career. Is that also what appealed about this move for you?
You know, I've been in this situation before when I was at Burnley, and obviously then with Madrid and Tottenham, I've been fighting at the other end of the table. So I'm here to win. I'm here to help the club, the supporters, my teammates, to stay in the Premier League.